next one. Recently, the Orlando Magic welcomed Darrell Armstrong and David Steele into the Magic Hall of Fame. So the blank that I will present you, Pich, is the next person that should be inducted into the Magic Hall of Fame is blank.
You're gonna love it. I think you're gonna love it.
Oh yeah,
It's Mr. Dwight Howard.
Okay.
I don't know how much longer he's gonna play, but I don't think there's anybody else that deserves to be in there more than him. I also am like not a big fan of the fact that we don't have any retired jersey numbers. I mean, I feel like at this point we should have had some up there and we don't. And I think Dwight could be that guy. I'd like to see Dwight, them talk to him, get him to just sign and retire as a Magic player. Maybe he plays the last season. Maybe he's our Rolo next year. I don't know. Or at least he signs and retires with the Magic. They put the jersey up, they put him in the Hall of Fame, and we just move on with our lives, with him then entering the top 100 players in 25 years when they come up with that list. Because that's, for as much as I talked about, I didn't think he belonged on that list. He definitely 100% belongs on this list.
I mean, I can't. It's tough to argue with Dwight, 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, led us to a championship. He's third in games played, number 1 in minutes played in the franchise history. So I'm right there with you if I'm thinking about kind of our most prolific players. But I'm going to the sideline again. I'm going to David Steele's counterpart. I'm going to JT Jeff Turner. All right. If there's not many more Magic centric players, people out there. So far right now, it's not all players in the Hall of Fame. We do have Darrell Armstrong, Tracy McGrady, Jimmy Hewitt is in there, Penny, Rich DeVos, Shaq, Pat Williams, and Nick Anderson. I think Jeff would be a logical addition, seeing who we already have. He played 7 years with us, including our inaugural year from 89 to 96. That was most of his career. I think he played a couple years international and a couple of years with the Nets, I want to say. After that, pretty much immediately after his playing days, he became the radio color commentator for 9 years until 2003. But he didn't really leave the Orlando area too much. He went on to be a high school basketball coach and led his team to the Florida State Championship, which, another Florida tie there. And then after that, he came right back to the sideline. He left on top in the high school coaching game and then came and became David Steele's running mate there on the sideline in 2013. I also had no idea that the guy has a gold medal on the 1984 U.S. team.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he didn't win an NBA championship, but that is pretty impressive as far as an accomplishment for a player. And so I think that from all of those standpoints, he really deserves to be in there.
Yeah, no argument from me. In fact, you almost made a case that makes me switch. If I had a vote today, I'm going Jeff Turner. Honorable mention to Tom Tolbert. There he is. He's the only guy you don't know on that card.
I did come across a weird Jeff Turner anecdote that I'll share and maybe have to cut if we don't like it. Would you like to hear? This is on Wikipedia, so who the hell knows if it's true? But apparently there was a guy in Somerville, Massachusetts, which is not far from where you live there in Boston.
True.
And it was found out that he was faking online to women that he was Jeff Turner. He was imitating that he was Jeff Turner, but made up the fact, or maybe he didn't know. He said, "I'm in the Supersonics front office," and he got charges pressed against him by the Seattle Supersonics, and he was using Jeff Turner's name to get in with the ladies. So
did it work though? That's the important thing.
That wasn't in the Wikipedia post. Maybe we could try it this weekend. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Jeff Turner.
I feel like people will know that here. I think it has a better chance of working back up by Somerville. Let me take this one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, people might get onto something when they see my 6-foot frame. Say, you played in the NBA? Oh yeah, 1989 and 96. I was great. Yeah. Won a gold medal in 84. 3 years before I was born. It was the highlight of my life. So should we keep it or cut it? I don't know.